Hey there folks, it's Handmade by Shirley here. Welcome back to my channel. I'd like to thank all my new subscribers. I really love to have you here. Now, I've got a bit of a cold. I've came back holidays and I've got the cold, so please excuse me. I've got a husky voice and I might sneeze or cough in the video, but I'll try not to. So, I got some new Gummiapan dies sent to me while I was on holiday. So when I got back, I was pleased to see that I had bought a variety. So I've got this one today, the Katt, called Kattrad, if you're interested in the name. And I'm going to use that today. So I've already cut it out twice. And I've got a wee sentiment which is nothing to do with Gummiapan. It's Katt's Simply the Best. I don't know where the this is from. This is where I got this from, but I really, it's an unbranded one, so I don't know what it is. And I've got another stamp from Gummiapan, which is just a background alphabet type stamps, which I thought I'd use on this card. So I've got my base card, which is 5 by 5, and I could have it 10 fold or just folding from the left. I've got a black piece which is just shy of I hate doing this, it's probably, what would we say, it's 2/8 shy of 5. And then I've got my white linen topper, which is 4 3/4 inches squared. So I pop all the measurements in, the description box and everything that I've used. I get all my Gummiapan dies from a company called Memento Print, who are in the UK and are fabulous for getting you the dies pretty quickly. Instead of having to wait to get them from Sweden, it takes a wee bit longer. So if you're interested in any of these, you can contact Matthew or Anne at messiaprint.co.uk. I'll pop it in the description box. Anyway, so that's my layers sorted. So I say I've cut out, aren't they pretty? I've cut out the little die shape, and I just loved it because I'm a cat lover, because I've got a cat who is sleeping in my craft room. She may make an appearance in one of these videos at some point, maybe not today. Oh, I wasn't going to do that. Why I kept these in the paper, I take those ones out because they're going to be on the bottom. So why I left these in the paper was I was going to just colour them in and then add it to the front of the card. But I got a good tip once, well, I'm sure lots of people have who watch Christine Stokes videos, was to keep probably more intricate dies in the piece of paper that you cut them out of. But I thought maybe I'd try and do this today. So I've got some alcohol pens, which are from Stamping Up, but you could use, if you were doing this, you could use anything. So I am looking for something to colour. So just by keeping that in the, obviously you can pop a piece of tape on the back, like this. You could pop a piece of tape on the back just to keep them in place until you're ready to, you know, take it off, and that would keep it in, it wouldn't move. Is what she suggests, which is a good way, because sometimes when they're smaller dies and you've cut them out, it's quite hard to colour them in. So pop this cat back in and we'll get colouring. So that bit there, because it's quite, and this bit here. There we go. So that just kind of keeps it in. You can colour it, and if you go over the edge, it doesn't matter because it's going to be coming out. So let's see. So I've got a yellow Daffodil Delight pencil, pen even, and I'm just going to come down and colour in this piece here. Like that. I just think it's so cute. I've never actually seen anything quite like this. So you could, I mean, you could make this into a cat liver card for a birthday or anything really. And then you could even just add, you know, you could make a box and pop that onto the top or something, or bag or something really like that. Now I've got this, what's this one? Smoky. I'm not sure if that works very well. No, it doesn't. Let's try it on. No, that one doesn't work. I have had a lot of these for years, so that's probably why they don't work very well. So let's see, I'm going to do a wee grey cat. So I'm just going to go over him like that. Like there. And now I want to probably use this grey one again, so I'm going to do the opposite end because I want it to be quite fine around there. And this wee bit too. I mean, you could just do this white and white if you really wanted to, but I just think it adds a bit of interest, a little bit of colouring in. And then I'll just do this bit around here. And let's just do, introduce a wee bit red. So I've got this light red, so I'm going to make the toy a sort of light red colour. Fine. And let's see, what else have we got here? We could use some of these pens I've had for, like, as I say, a very long time, probably 3 years actually now. What other colour could I use? Bear with me, people. I will be. Right, I've got this very. I don't think I want to use that. So, well, I think I'll just use the dark smoky slate, and I'll just pop that down there. And I might just put a few wee bits of this on here as well. I think I've spoiled that actually. Never mind. Done it now. Just colour it all in. Oh dear. And right, let's just do the this one. See if we can get a bit of colour with this as well. It's just a case of colouring it in any way you like, any colours you like, really. That's what it is. And then what we'll do here is I'll colour this in yellow, this yellow. Colour. I'll do a wee bit along here just to give it a wee bit of definition. Yeah, that looks okay, I think. And then I can just kind of do a wee bit down there. Maybe. Don't want to do too much. It'll end up being awful. There, that'll do. Right, so I do have, or did have, maybe I don't have it on the table. No, I don't. So I'm just going to take these out now because I think that's me, excuse me, done. So just take careful how you do it because obviously it's got tape on it now you don't want. So just carefully take that off. And take that off as well. So don't use double-sided tape like I have because that's what I've done. Should have just used tape, masking tape. So it's a bit of a, use masking tape, don't do this because you end up with a sticky mess that you don't want. Okay, it's a cat. Get rid of these bits. And same here, don't use tape that's double-sided because you'll end up perhaps tearing it. I was thinking I was using just normal tape, but I wasn't, so I'm being very, very careful. So when you, if you did this particular technique, don't use tape, double-sided tape. Right, get rid of all that. And I'm just going to take this piece out there, that bit out as well. And actually going to go over this again because I'm not very happy with the grey bit down there. It's a bit too, this doesn't look right in my eyes. There we go. Right, so the next thing, I've got the cat there ready to pot thing. So pop it on there. Pop it on there. Which is looking good. And I just thought maybe we could put, so we'll try it and see. If it doesn't look right, we'll not do that. Excuse me. So take my layer off. I'm just going to put this mat underneath it because it gives it a little bit better pressure when you're pressing down with the stamp. So I've got black Memento ink. Now I'm just going to give the stamp a wee bit of trial ink because sometimes stamps have coating on it and it doesn't always give you a good, but that's pretty good. So what to do is I'm going to, where's my, just going to wipe this back because there's quite a lot of ink on that at the edge. Oh, come on, stay on. Should stay on, hopefully. So we'll just pop that on again. And then we'll just, let me see where I'm thinking to put it. So I thought I'd put it there. So I think we'll just pop it on here. Make sure that's straightish. There we go. There, yeah, that's cool. So just wipe off my stamp. I like to wipe everything off as I go along. And I do have one more thing to do. So first of all, I'm just going to glue this together. So I've got this Nuvo glue pen, which is pretty good for gluing things together. So just put some glue all over that, and just, oh, don't break it like me. Doesn't matter. Just pop that over the top, just to give it a wee bit of stability. There we go, and that's going to go on there, and then we need to add our sentiment as well, like that. So let's do our cat now, because we're doubling him up, or her up, whatever. My cat's called Millie, and she's 17. Oh, I put that on the wrong bit. She's 17, but she doesn't look 17. And she's still as vocal as ever. So here we go. I've got them on top. Make sure it's all lined up before you actually stick it down completely. Yeah, I think that's fine. That can go on there. And I'm just trying to decide where I'll put the sentiment. Pop that slightly further over there. Sentiment on here. Let's see. Let's try it. So, oh, let's just tidy that off a bit because it's too much there. Too much ink. Right, let's just tap, tap, and let's just do this here. There we go. Cats are simply the best, aren't they just? Right, so what to do now is just to stick this down. Just use that to stick that on. Just do the same here, right across the back. I could put it up on. Oh, jinx, that's still not quite stuck, is it? I could put them up on foam pads, but oh, that's not quite stuck. Let's just see if we can get this to stick. It's a bit fiddly, diddly. Get that to stick. So we're going to put this on here roughly, and we want them to stick together. That's it. Not to my fingers. There we go. And that's basically it, really. Just to get it on here. So I'll just use some wet glue for that. I use Nuvo Deluxe Adhesive, which I find to be really good. And I like it because it flows really well, and also it's got a nice thin nozzle at the point. And I don't very readily have to put a pin in it or anything, it just comes straight out. There we go. And then this bit here. I think I'll just make this a tent fold for a wee change. So that just goes on there, like so. Just line it up. And that's my card. So thanks for watching. I didn't do too much coughing and spluttering there. Please continue to share my videos, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll be back soon with some more videos. Thanks for now. Bye.